Need your assistance, fellow RVers. Can we use this vehicle to tow this travel trailer? We'll get into the specifics of each so you can help us commute right here on the RV Noobs channel. Come along for the ride. Let's go. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the RV Noobs channel, where we are getting into the RV life. Part of that RV life is figuring out, if we get a travel trailer, if the vehicle that we have is capable of towing the trailer that we are considering, because that's got to be probably the biggest consideration when purchasing a travel trailer, is to make sure you have a vehicle, obviously, that is capable of towing that trailer. Now, we have gotten a lot of feedback on previous videos about the vehicle that we have and whether or not it can pull certain trailers. But at this point, we've probably got a little bit of paralysis by analysis, because we have been doing so much research. We have been watching a lot of reviews and people on YouTube trying to tell us how to figure out whether or not our vehicle can pull certain trailers. And it's just now kind of got mumbled and jumbled, because some of the responses we've gotten have been great. We've been reading them, we've been considering them, we've been trying to figure it out. And at this point, it's just kind of gotten a little bit confusing. So we thought if we got very specific with the numbers, that would help you all, help us out in trying to figure out if we can tow the trailers that we're looking at. Real quick, before we get into the specifics, if you would please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video, and comment. Wait till the end till we get all those numbers, but comment as much as possible to help us out as we go along. So let's get into the specifics right now. So first, let's start off with our tow vehicle. This is Frankie. Now, Frankie is the first vehicle we purchased in almost 20 years, and we love Frankie. Frankie is a 2024 Dodge Durango GT all-wheel drive with towing package. She's got a 3.6 liter V6 engine, 295 horsepower. She's got an 8-speed automatic transmission with an optional manual sequential shift controller, so you can manually shift if you want to, which is great. And as I said, she's got the tow package, and let's look at what that consists of. The tow hitch consists of a Class 4 hitch receiver, factory installed. And of course, it's got a 4-pin and a 7-pin connection. The Durango also has the trailer brake adjustment here for your tension. You can add tension, you can subtract tension, and of course this right here that you can pull tight in order to completely lock the trailer brakes when connected. One of the great things about this Durango is when you connect, it has an automatic trailer detection. So the feature that enables is that it has an automatic blind spot for your trailer notification. Everyone has the blind spot notification now on their rear view mirrors, right? But this one also has blind spot for a trailer when you're connected, because it knows that you are now connected, which is an awesome. Now let's get into the specifics of the towing capacity for our Durango. Frankie right here. First of all, it has a towing capacity maximum 6,200 pounds, a tongue weight of 620 pounds, and also, if you go by the sticker in the door, it has a cargo capacity of 1,200 pounds. So that's Frankie. We're not changing out Frankie. So we've got to find a trailer that Frankie can handle. And that's why we need to get these numbers, and we need to combine them with the numbers of the trailer and compute them, and that's where we need your help. So now let's go look at the trailer numbers. All right, so it's time to look at the trailer numbers. So as you can see, we don't actually have a trailer, right? That's the whole point, is we're trying to find the right trailer. We're looking at 3 different trailers. Those are kind of the last 3 that we've come down to and what we like the best. And we're gonna select one of them, and we're gonna get those specific numbers. Now, we have chosen the trailer that's the heaviest of the 3, so that when we do this computing, and you guys are gonna help us, of course, do this computing, if it's fine. If it fits into the capacity of what Frankie can tow, then we know the other two are good as well. So if it's a little too heavy, then maybe we can make those adjustments and maybe the other two will be okay. But let's start with the heavier. The trailer that we're gonna look at today, right here, is the Grand Design Imagine 22 MLE travel trailer. We love everything about this trailer. It hits all of the points that we're looking for in a travel trailer. We of course have to be sure that it's not too heavy. So let's look at those numbers right now. Let's move the picture down to the bottom to make room for the specs here. Okay, here's the big one. First thing, the weight is 5,423 pounds. Now wait. Before you run and turn this off and run to the comment section and say too heavy, because I know that's what everybody wants to do, but please hear us out. Our camping situation is probably much different than everybody else's situation. So allow me to go through all of the numbers first before you go there and decide whether or not it's too heavy. So give me a chance to finish all this. 5,423 pounds. The hitch weight is 608 pounds. The maximum cargo capacity is 1,572 pounds, which gives it a gross vehicle weight of 6,995 pounds. I know that sounds way over, but just give me a chance to explain how we like to camp and how we envision what sort of cargo we're gonna have in each of our vehicles. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the numbers of the weights that we're gonna be carrying in both our tow vehicle and in our trailer. The reason I asked you to wait is because our travel experience is probably gonna be a lot different than what most experienced RVers have done. When it comes to the trailer itself, what are we gonna have in there? Well, we're gonna have, obviously, you have to fill the propane tanks, you have to add a battery, and then you have to put the things in there like pots and pans, dishes, silverware, cups, a couple of appliances. For us, maybe a couple of coffee makers, maybe a toaster, a rice cooker. And so if you haven't seen that video, there's this funny story about a rice cooker. Here's a link right up there that you can check that out. Towels, toiletries, bed sheets, pillows, RV specific items like hoses and chocks and leveling blocks and maybe like a tool kit and a few other things, but that's about it. Because when we go camping, we're just going to RV parks. We're gonna be connected via water, electricity, sewer. It's glamping. I think that's what it's called. Just got introduced to that term just a couple of months ago. We're not planning on driving to Colorado and going to the top of Pikes Peak and driving off into the woods and surviving for 3 months, foraging for berries and boiling water from the stream and hunting rabbits and squirrels for dinner. That's not our adventure. We're city folk. We're just gonna be in the RV parks. We're gonna be hanging out, meeting people, hanging out with friends, traveling around, taking Frankie to different parts of where we are because we haven't been there yet and just kind of seeing the sights and all that. We're not doing all that crazy stuff. We're not bringing motorcycles and ATVs and all of that heavy stuff, not big tables, big camps, big barbecue pits and all that. That's just not what we're gonna have. So what are we thinking in terms of the weight for the trailer that we're gonna add to it? I'm not trying to convince everybody that we're not gonna have anything and please allow us to get this trailer. That's not what we're doing, but 300 pounds? Am I really underestimating it? 300 pounds because we're talking, again, towels and sheets and dishes and pots and pans, and we're not filling the water tanks. We're not filling any of the tanks, right? Because we're gonna be connected. Maybe we'll have a couple of gallons in the black tank, we've learned that you definitely need to do that. That's it. That's the only thing that's gonna be in the trailer. and that's not a whole lot. So 300 pounds in there. Then when you go to Frankie, what are we putting inside Frankie? Well, you're putting us, right? Look, we'll try and lower the weight with better eating habits and such, but you've got us, you've got gasoline, you've got food and drink. What else is there? Clothes? So that, I don't know what that weight is going to consist of, but let's just say for us, it's in Frankie, let's just say that's 600 pounds, 700 pounds. That's what I'm thinking. I could totally be off on this. That's the whole purpose of this video, is to solicit your advice and your input, your experience. So, having said all of that, now's the time to go to the comment section and let us know how to compute all of these numbers. Before you do, real quick though, hit that like button, subscribe, share, and then go and comment. But just to review, here are the numbers for the travel trailer, the weights, and the Frankie, the tow vehicle as well. So thanks for checking in here to the RV Noobs channel. This is why we're doing this. Because we're new, we're leaning on you all with your experience, your tips, your advice to make sure we do the right thing. We want to be good, responsible, safe RV owners, and we don't want to make some of the same mistakes maybe you made or people you know made. And so if you can comment and let us know what we're thinking, what you're thinking, and our computing of our cargo, and if this particular travel trailer is too heavy, or do you find it's right on? It's right there that we can get this travel trailer and be safe, responsible RV owners. Thanks for checking in. We appreciate it. We hope to see you all down the road at some time. Let's go.